Hello, Periscope. My name is Tara Eveland, and if you're watching this on YouTube, it was actually recorded on Periscope. So if you don't see some of the comments, that's why, because whenever it goes to YouTube, you can't see the comments that were left on Periscope. All right, so welcome, ladies. Welcome. Is everything okay? The video quality, the sound, all of that? Someone leave some comments so I can see if I can see the comments. Hello. Oh, there we go. Okay, awesome. So I'm going to get started and just get right to it, guys. I will not be responding to questions until I am done because this is recording for YouTube, okay? So I wanted to share with you guys, I got to thinking today, and I wanted to come and share with you guys the top 3 things I have learned since I started with this business. And I started this business in November 2016. So it's been about 4 months. I really took a while to think about the top 3 things because I wanted to bring you a, really good, condensed, precise thing. I didn't want to just ramble on. So let's get started. The number 1 thing, and these are not like, number 1 is not like the most important. These are all like the top 3 important. But number 1 I have is I've learned that I can't do it all. Okay, so what this means is I can't run my business full time and care for my children full time and clean my house full time and cook full time. So I've had to outsource the stuff. I've had to prioritize the stuff that I really enjoy doing, and then I've made the decision to outsource the stuff that I don't really enjoy doing. So some of the stuff that I have outsourced, so I do enjoy being with my son, obviously, so that doesn't count as something I don't enjoy doing. But I have a son, and he will be 2. I have 3 children, but my littlest one, he will be 2 in May, and he's a handful. So he had never been away from me, and whenever I started this business, I had started him in a daycare. I had started just a couple hours a week. Now we're blessed to have a full-time nanny, a lady that comes in, and she helps me with him in the house so that I can work, but I'm also available to him because we're still breastfeeding. So that's been great. And also she cleans my house. So she's pulling double duty. I pay her to clean the house and I pay her to help with the kids. That's been life-changing, guys. Life-changing. Of course, it does cost. We pay her good. But it's worth it. I'm able to run my business. And, hi Megan, I'm able to run my business and not worry about him. I don't have to try to cram a cell in during nap time, which sometimes I still do. I don't have to, come talk to you guys with kids running around and, be like, oh, I'm sorry for my kids. Like, nothing wrong with people that do that. But for me and my business, I knew that I just wanted to not do that. So that's one of the things that I have outsourced, is caring for my children so that I can, run my business full time. The other thing is the housework. So the laundry, the dishes, she does some cooking, that sort of thing. That's just not my jam. So I would rather pay somebody and then I can work on my business and work, all day on my business on my days that I work. And then I can get off and go into a clean house, a dinner that's cooking in a crock pot, and really enjoy my family. And that is literally priceless. Like, I absolutely love it. It's so awesome. But I had to learn that I'm just one person, guys, and I couldn't do it all. I couldn't, I can't spend 50 hours a week on Agnes and Dora and expect to have a nice clean house and, dinner every night for my family. And I'm not gonna lie, we eat out like a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be real here. We eat out a lot. I would say I personally cook dinner, I would say on average about 2 nights a week. The other times we eat out, or, the nanny can help, put something in the crock pot or something like that. But for us, that works. So I advise like people to really focus on what you love. And for me, I love how this business has changed our lives, and I want to work it full time. So therefore, to work it full time, I've had to, you know, outsource some other things in my life, and I'm totally fine with that. Number two, and again, these are not in particular order, but number two, I have learned boundaries. Okay, so if you follow me or you buy from me or you know me in real life, you know that if you message me after about 5-6 p.m., you probably won't get a response until the next day. Sometimes I'll respond, sometimes I won't. That's because I'm turning my phone off, literally turning my phone on silent. When all my kids are in my home and my husband's in my home, that's whenever I'm done working. And I have had to learn that my business hours for me, you know, my business hours are in the morning. So I do my sales during the day. I talk to my customers. I talk to everyone, do all my business, everything like that during the day. Does that limit me to some customers? Yes, of course it does. I have a lot of people that say, you know, oh, you always sell while I'm at work. You know, you never have sales whenever I'm off work. You're always you're always selling whenever I'm at work, you know, et cetera, et cetera. Well, the thing is, guys, that's why I started this business. I started this business so I could work when I wanted to work. So just because my work hours are the same as someone else's work hours, that's a boundary that I've set. I've set that boundary up so that me and my family can have the evenings to ourselves. So I've had to learn, because in the beginning, I would try to accommodate both. And my family was getting really like, you know, where's mom? Mom's always on her phone at dinner. Mom's always, you know, running around, blah, blah, blah. And it really clicked about 4 or 5 weeks in, when I was standing there, like, messaging back a customer at like 6-7 o'clock at night, and my littlest son was like pulling on my shirt and wanting my attention, and all my attention was on that customer. So I thought, you know, I started this business so I could own a business, so I could be a business owner. So I'm going to set a boundary, and I'm going to set myself some business hours, and at 5 o'clock, you know, I'm done. Just like anyone else has an 8 to 5 job, I'm normally actually in my office about 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, and then I usually don't leave until about 2. I leave my office about 2, and then I turn my phone off about 5. So that's just a boundary that I've set. Yes, I lose customers that might otherwise shop with me, but there's so many reps that sell at night. So those customers, you know, they can definitely shop and you know, get some clothes. But the people that want to shop with me, they know my hours, they know my boundaries, and that's just something that I've had to learn and I've had to set for my family. I have to remember why I started, and that's so important. It's so important. It actually goes into number 3. You want to always remember your why, okay? So, you have to remember why you started. For me, I started, a lot of you guys already know this. I started because I wanted to change our family's lives. And I enjoy being a business owner. I enjoy being a leader. I enjoy these clothes. They make me feel fantastic. I love them so much. And I love helping others. So, for me, it's just so important. That's number 3, and probably the most important, is no matter how successful you are, no matter how much money you make in this business or any other business or any other thing in life, no matter how successful you are, it's so important to stay humble and remember where you started. I actually have a tattoo on my arm right here, and I look down at it several times a day. It says, humble yourself under the mighty hand of God that he may lift you up in due time. I got this tattoo whenever I first started this business because I wanted to really, really just always just have that reminder to stay humble and to help others, to continue to bless others. And that, you know, that was my why. That's my why. And I need to remember that and stay focused on that. So again, you can't do it all. So, you know, outsource, focus on what you love, boundaries. So family time and remember why you started. And number 3, always keep your why. Always remember your why, and always, you know, go back to that no matter how successful you get. So those are definitely the 3 things that I would say I've learned the most. I've learned a lot of other lessons, some of them the hard way. I've learned, you know, quite a few things the hard way. And I've learned, I'm learning, you know, every day as I go. Okay, so now I'm going to open up to questions, and I'm going to read your comments out loud because I'm going to try to post this on YouTube. So, YouTube viewers can't see the comments, but if I read them out loud and then I answer them, it should be good. Someone had asked how long I've been. I have been a rep since November 2016. Does anyone else have any questions? So if you don't, I will hop on off of here and get busy. Hi, Cheryl. Oh, Shelby did it. There's a way to show comments in YouTube. Shelby did it. Oh, that's awesome. I'm going to have to reach out to Shelby and see how she did that. That's cool. I just use my iPhone, so I don't know. I've never seen an option to record comments. That's really neat, though. I'll have to figure that out. All right, guys. Well, thank you for watching. If you don't follow, go ahead and hit follow. And I appreciate your time. I hope you guys have a very blessed Saturday. And I will see you guys tomorrow for the noon sell. All right? Noon sell on Periscope. Have a blessed day, guys. Thank you.